It's 12:20 p.m. Today is the 16th of February 2025. Bernie Sanders urged to form new party in desperate 11th-hour league. Some internet user Senator Bernie Sanders party in to President Donald Trump and the Make America Great movement. Sanders, the longest-serving independent in U.S. congressional history, with close ties to the Democratic Party, announced this week that he will be embarking on a national tour to fight oligarchy that will begin this weekend in Omaha and was offensive is a lot against the Trump administration that could help pave the way for future progressives to rise to power. A recent poll from Data for Progress found that overwhelming majority, 73% of Americans believe that billionaires have too much influence over government. Sanders, 83 years old, has long warned of how small group of the wealthiest people in the nation are usurping power at the expense of the majority of Americans who are struggling to make ends meet, referred to more commonly nowadays as oligarchy. He launched two unsuccessful presidential campaigns in 2016 and 2020, during which he was sidelined by establishment Democratic figures Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. Sanders is credited with shifting the Democratic Party left, though the party hasn't totally fallen in line with Sanders' style. To the ire of the Democrats, he even raged against the party after losing the 2024 election to Trump, accusing them of abandoning the working class. The internet raged in response to recent reports from Axios and the New York Times, which exposed the disarray in the Democratic Party and its scolding of voters, and groups have criticized its policies and political strategy. Analysts noted that groups that Sanders made gains with, including young people and black and brown people, dubbed by some derogatively at the time as Bernie Bros, have swung toward Trump. Yet polls from Real Clear Politics, which creates an average from about half a dozen other reputable polls, found that Sanders would have beaten Trump in 2016 and 2020 general elections. A stalwart reporter currently with Zio News wrote on X in response to Sanders' announcement, "You couldn't ask for a clearer picture of the fundamental crossroads in the aftermath of Democrats' loss to Trump. Leader Hakeem Jeffries meeting with 150 plus Silicon Valley donors versus Bernie Sanders going on a national tour to talk directly to voters in Biden 20 GOP 24 districts." In response to Thacker, Michael Biden, an ex-congressional candidate and popular political Twitch streamer known online as Mike from PA, wrote, "Bernie launched a new party. There's nothing left to lose. Break with the party, Bernie, do it," added Matt Legg, co-host of the Left Writing podcast. Another user replied, "I've been saying for months, the whole squad and Bernie start an independent party, champion and endorse progressive candidates in every district. Forget about running a presidential candidate until there's representation in Congress." However, others were more skeptical of the plan. "He's about 6 years too late on that," one user wrote. "It was past time. Bernie should have formed an independent party after the 2020 debacle. We need to build up a working class ranked choice voting movement. Along with that, Bernie can build the foundation of grassroots effort to get a third party viable," one user said. Another defeated user added, "He'll never do it. I got my hopes up right after the election when he said he had big news in January, and I don't even know what he did in January. Dude's betrayed so many times and he keeps crawling back to dams. We need to move on, or at least get confrontational with leadership, because normie libs, the MSNBC white moms, and the rest of the base are pissed and are just waiting for someone to speak to their anger and give direct. One user suggested. Some were even critical of Sanders' intentions. So why didn't he do that when 150 billionaires supported Biden? Then Kamala in the 2024 race. Can't take this nonsense seriously, wrote Columbia University professor Anthony Zenkus. Again, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And smash the like button. With that said, follow me on Instagram, Studio 11 X, the Studio 2020. Thank you for joining, and of course, it's until next time.